In our first example, we have 5x plus 2y equals 1 and x minus 3y equals 7. To start the substitution method, we need to pick one of the two equations and isolate one of the two variables. In this example, we have a best case scenario. We want one of the variables to have a coefficient of 1, and the x variable has a 1 in front of it. So to solve for x, I simply need to add 3y to both sides of the equation. So I'll end up with x is equal to 7 plus 3y. Now here comes the substitution part. We're going to replace the x in the other equation with 7 plus 3y. So now we're going to have 5 times the quantity 7 plus 3y plus 2y is equal to 1. We made our substitution. Now our remaining equation should only have one variable in it, which is the variable y, so we're going to solve for y. We're going to distribute the 5, so we get 35 plus 15y plus 2y is equal to 1. Combining like terms, we have 35 plus 17y is equal to 1. Subtract the 35 from both sides to get 17y is equal to negative 34. And dividing both sides by 17, I get y is equal to negative 2. Now we need the x value. If y is equal to negative 2, we can substitute that into the equation x equals 7 plus 3y to solve for x. So we have x is equal to 7 plus 3 times negative 2, or x is equal to 7 minus 6, so x is equal to 1. We want to express our answer as a coordinate point of the form xy, so we have 1, negative 2 as our solution. In our second example, we have 3x minus y equals 7 and 5x minus 2y equals 8. None of the variable terms have a coefficient of 1, but in the top equation, the variable y has a coefficient of negative 1. So I'm going to start working on the top equation and I'm going to solve for y. So I have 3x minus y is equal to 7. I'm going to subtract the 3x from both sides to get negative y equals 7 minus 3x. And I want y to be completely isolated, so I have to divide both sides by negative 1. So I'm dividing each term by negative 1 to arrive at positive y equals negative 7 plus 3x. Now comes the substitution part. We are going to substitute into the other equation our newly found y. Y is equal to negative 7 plus 3x, so we're going to substitute that quantity into y over here. So that's going to leave us with 5x minus 2 times the quantity negative 7 plus 3x is equal to 8. And now this equation only has one variable, x, so we'll solve for x. We'll distribute the negative 2 to get 5x plus 14 minus 6x is equal to 8. 5x minus 6x is negative x, so we have negative x plus 14 is equal to 8. I'll subtract 14 from both sides of the equation to get negative x is equal to negative 6. So dividing both sides by a negative 1, I get x is equal to positive 6. To solve for y, we'll substitute 6 back into the equation. Y equals negative 7 plus 3x. So we have y equals negative 7 plus 3 times 6, or negative 7 plus 18, which is 11. So my solution as a coordinate point is positive 6, positive 11. In our last example, we have 5x plus 3y equals 34, and 2x plus 8y equals 0. None of the variable terms have a coefficient of 1 or -1, but the bottom equation is equal to 0, so it's not going to be too difficult to solve for the x variable here. We'll start by subtracting 8y from both sides to get 2x is equal to -8y. Dividing both sides by 2, we have x is equal to -4y. Now we'll perform our substitution. We'll replace the x in the other equation with the quantity -4y. That's going to leave us with 5 times the quantity -4y plus 3y is equal to 34. We have now -20y plus 3y is equal to 34. -20y plus 3y is -17y is equal to 34. And dividing both sides by -17, we have y is equal to -2. If we substitute that -2 back into x equals -4y, we get x equals -4 times -2, which is +8. So my solution is +8, -2.